this week on What's the Remedy podcast.
Alright, what's up? This is What's the Remedy podcast. It's your boy Dr. J.
Mr. Wash.
Ashley Ray.
And this is your weekly conversation about mental health, wellness, black people issues, social issues, everything that's going on the timeline, things like that, as it relates to our mental health. What's the Remedy podcast? How y'all doing?
We're good.
We're good.
Blessed.
Blessed and highly favored.
Yes.
Won't you do it?
Mm-hmm.
How was your weekend?
You talking to me?
Yeah.
My weekend was good. Actually, I like this weekend because, well, I got to say, like, the week leading up into the weekend.
Because it was Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? Food and family.
Yeah.
I actually saw somebody with a t-shirt on, it was Instagram or something like that, and it said, like, WTF, and it said wine, turkey, and family.
Oh.
And I was like, that is pretty clever.
Yeah.
I was like, that's pretty good. Some girl had it on Instagram somewhere, but I was like, damn, that's
My
pretty
cousin
good.
was making shirts too.
Making
Shout
shirts
out
for
Trina's
Thanksgiving?
T-shirt lab. Yeah.
Trina's T-shirt lab?
Yeah.
That's what's up. They got like a website or something? You want to shout out the full website?
I'm gonna get back to
Oh, okay. Damn. You gonna shout them out and not have no
Shit, I
information?
don't think she on Instagram. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You don't have the Instagram name?
I'm gonna find it for y'all. We're gonna tell y'all
We'll
about
have
the
it by the
end.
end, by the end of the episode.
Ooh, Lord. Okay.
That'll be our little business plug, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, Wash, how about you? How was your weekend / Thanksgiving?
It was cool, like I say. Did some stuff with the family. I was like, I came over to my parents' house for that. Then stopped there at Prairie View for the TSU, for the
Oh yeah.
Labor Day / now Thanksgiving Classic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
it's no Labor Day Classic.
Now they just have Thanksgiving now.
Well, I heard they were supposed to go back to Labor Day next year.
I think it was scheduled right.
Oh yeah, they haven't done it yet. but
Oh,
they said
that's
they
why
tried
they
to.
were playing. Okay, I didn't understand what was going on.
Yeah, no.
So they played at Preview though.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, last year they moved it because of Harvey,
Yeah.
and then this year they had to move it because of the SWAC MEAC challenge, because Prairie had to go to that in Atlanta
Yeah.
on Labor Day weekend.
Okay.
And so this year it was supposed to be the last time they're gonna try to do Labor Day again next year, but I don't know. Was the turnout good for it?
It was decent for Prairie View side, but you know,
I'm sure.
only Prairie people can go out to Prairie View pretty much.
Right.
Yeah, everybody trying to go way out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, because I from my understanding they were trying to. Well, I mean they had to do it or whatever, but from my understanding I think that there's a possibility that they were judging it by the turnout too. You know, like if there's a better turnout during Thanksgiving weekend, that'd be a good time to do it. Period.
Yeah,
I
but
think it changed.
it's not. You have a better turnout for Labor Day.
I'm just there for the band
Yeah, so
That's how most people are.
and the major. I'm just trying to see them do their little dance.
for 8 counts. and
Dun,
stuff.
dun, dun. Okay. I've been practicing at home.
You a dancer?
Hell no. Do you see what I just did? Dun, 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 dun.
You a dancer?
No, I was not.
Well, you know what I will say? Okay, Ashley, how was your Thanksgiving / weekend?
It was cool. Shout out to my cousin for a dry ass turkey.
Wow.
What's up?
I put that clip up. That's gonna be the clip. Dry ass turkey.
Got you, girl. What? I ain't okay. Come on.
Maybe she might have tried her best to put some moisture in there.
No, I ain't trying turkey. I just been saying.
Oh.
She finally cooked the turkey. She was all happy about it. So I had to tell her, from the
So yeah, tell down.
basically.
Yeah.
That's what I.
While she's excited about her first
we
time.
play. I ain't eating any turkey actually.
I mean, I don't normally like turkey, but recently I've been starting to eat it just because they had my family had smoked turkey and then they had fried turkey, so both of them was good. But regular roasted turkey, I won't eat. That's nasty.
I usually like turkey. I didn't want to eat any meat. Oh, I wanted everything else though.
Oh, my sister made some mac and cheese. That was pretty
gosh.
good. It had a whole bunch of cheese, all the Gouda and Worcestershire cheese.
I never grew up
All
eating
that.
mac and cheese for Thanksgiving.
Wow.
That's why I was like, yeah. My mom does cook it like that, but that ain't one of the meals we
It's not one of your main
No.
Thanksgiving meals.
Not for no.
Damn.
I do broccoli and cheese casserole, but
That's normal Thanksgiving food.
yeah, that's too much cheese for me.
You know what else I heard some people talking about dealing with Thanksgiving was that people really don't enjoy being around their family for long periods of time.
Yeah.
Is that common for you guys?
We're gonna talk about it on here.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about it on the air.
No, we're not.
Yeah.
I love my family.
Oh well, good. See, that's why we talk about it on air, so we can air it all out.
Yeah, I can only take so much.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, I understand. That's what I'm saying. It's common. I didn't realize how common that was. That people are just like, yeah, I'm only gonna see my family for 2 days, and I gotta move around.
Yeah. I think it's
Oh,
all,
like a couple out. Yeah.
yeah, I think a lot of people are like that. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Hey, it's cool. Hey, this and that. Because then when you get family all together, then people want to start talking shit. It's like kumbaya for a little bit, and somebody got something slick to say, and kind of go downhill. So it's like a time period on everything.
I guess my thing is, well, I guess it depends on the family members, but as far as my family goes, at least for my Thanksgiving family,
Mm-hmm.
the family that gets together for Thanksgiving is always cool. Like, we don't never really
Yeah.
have no beef. Like,
Actually,
ever.
you right. My thing, I'm good.
Like, I guess if
But-
you had like the whole family, you might have some issues, but like just the family that gets together for Thanksgiving.
It's gonna be some issues.
Why?
It's gonna be some issues.
And that's what I'm saying. I think that's common for a lot of people. People be like, yeah, there's always issues at Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
and
it's
stuff
always
like that.
something. Somebody gonna say something like, really?
Well, I think it's an issue just like for holiday times, whatever, when family all get together, because we might be family, but we might not fuck with each other that hard.
Yeah.
But then the Thanksgiving, you kind of around all of everybody, and you kind of there, so like some shit gonna come out.
Yeah, and like we rarely have that problem, and it's kind of crazy.
It's
And
good.
I realize now that like as I get around other people, because like I said, I've been around my family for my whole life because I hadn't really been in like any relationships until recently. Like the past few years, I've been in a relationship, but like all my 27 years before that, I'd never been in a relationship, so I never had
So
to
you
go to
never visit anybody
else's.
else's family?
I mean, like
Thanksgiving?
friends every once in a while,
Oh.
maybe, but like most of my friends were kind of like
Well, like,
family friends.
well, like you're saying, like you in a relationship or something with somebody, you're not spending that holiday at their parents' house
Right.
and stuff like that.
Yeah, like to where you had to go meet somebody else's family for a holiday or whatever.
I never had a problem with that, actually. I didn't have a problem. It's just more like I'm worried about my family.
Oh yeah, no, but that's what I'm saying. I never noticed anybody else's family. So like I say, my family, I never seen no issues like that. But everybody's like, yeah, it happens all the time. And I'm like, well, I guess I just haven't seen any family outside of my own. Because I'm always with my family.
Mm-hmm.
So
Either my family's going to make fun of like, oh, you know, she don't eat, she work out a lot. I'd be like, yeah,
they notice what you be doing.
that's good.
Nah, but it's good though. Like I think it's cool that everybody's kind of on the same page and relatable as far as Thanksgiving holidays go or whatever. But yeah, I just thought that was interesting that people don't really like to be around their family for long periods of time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's cool. Anywho, I guess as we covered the weekend and Thanksgiving, and nothing happened for the weekend. Well, nothing really happened because once I got back in town, wasn't really nothing happening. So
Which
everybody
is
was
me
kind of
fine. I
chill.
was enjoying me.
Yeah. Oh, you know what I was gonna do? I was gonna put up my Christmas decorations. I
Oh,
almost put up Christmas decorations, but then I forgot.
I went
Like,
shopping.
I didn't feel like it.
shop, shop, shop.
I got a hookah at my house, and I
Oh.
sparkled the hookah.
Mm.
I felt good about myself and chilled. But yeah, so I didn't put up any Christmas decorations. So
Yeah,
that's
start
still
playing
on the
Christmas
agenda.
music.
Hey, that's next. As soon as I get my Christmas
Get the
decorations
eggnog
out,
going.
I ain't never drank no eggnog.
I
either.
think it was
I never liked that. No.
I never tasted it. Like everybody talk about, yeah, you put some bourbon in it and it's great. I'm like, I never had eggnog before. I drank. I ain't never drank eggnog.
You should try it and let us know.
I'm gonna try it though. I seen somebody post some today. It was like some Southern Comfort eggnog.
Yeah, I got some. I actually got some at home.
Yeah.
You got Southern Comfort eggnog?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to see what it's like.
Somebody brought it. Oh, we had a Christmas party. That shit old. That was 2
That
years
shit ain't
ago.
no good.
It ain't no good, huh?
That shit ain't
Oh,
no
I
good,
gotta
bro.
throw that away.
Yeah, that's not no shit.
She's like, oh, we had a Christmas party. Nigga, it's Christmas
Two
Eve.
years.
Christmas
2
Eve.
years ago.
It is
They was
Christmas
drinking
Eve.
it. I was like, I ain't drinking that.
Yeah, nah, don't,
I'm gonna
don't drink
stick to this Ciroc.
it. To the who?
I was just drinking Ciroc.
Oh,
I'm
that don't
not-
seem like a holiday drink. They didn't have
Anything's a holiday drink.
Oh, you right. My fault. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Anything. I don't drink that no more. What?
I'm not saying that.
Don't look over there.
Nasty. All right, so moving right along. I guess as we covered everything, we can go right into the main segment. So our check yourself segment for today is basically, what are we talking about? I forgot. My mind is slipping. Oh, we said we were gonna talk about the
Yeah.
I was about to say shit. I don't want to say shit.
Oh.
So the thing is,
Just did.
yeah, I'm trying to stop cussing everybody. But
I'm not.
the thing with Derek Jackson, because I just saw a post, okay, and I wanted to kind of make this a topic.
Okay.
I just saw a post from a new person. His name is like Ace Metaphor. Or
He's not
something like
new. He's been out there for
Well,
a while.
new to me.
He's new to you.
I've never seen his post before.
Yeah.
And so and I can tell he's not new because he had like sold out conference rooms full of women.
Mm.
So anyway, this dude Ace Metaphor is dude that posts videos on Facebook, kind of like Derek Jackson and some other. There's a few of
He's
them
a
out there.
motivational speaker.
Yeah, they're motivational speakers. It says that on their page. They're motivational speakers. And so
I'm gonna say something. Go ahead.
so since they are motivational speakers, they like to speak on a lot of topics. But one of the main topics that I wanted to address, and I kind of wanted to get everybody's take on it and kind of talk about how it affects people psychologically, including men and women, was this idea of basically we're going to call it man bashing. Right? Because I think a lot of these guys that are coming out recently,
I don't like how you saying
Man
man
bashing.
bashing, but I'll roll with it.
I mean, that's what it is.
No, it's not.
It's man
We'll
bashing.
talk about it.
we can get into
We'll
it.
talk
We'll
about
get into it. We'll get into it. It's fine. But basically, what happens is like you have different clips of these men, and something will happen, or they'll want to address something. The one that I watched today, what was the one I watched today? Oh, the one I watched today was about not accepting a man that has butts. You don't want a butt man. And so the way that this Ace Metaphor dude was explaining it was, you don't want a man that you have to explain to people and be like, he does this, this, and that, but he also does this, and it's something negative. So there's always a negative attached to everything that he does. And so what he was saying in the clip was basically that you don't want a man that comes with this negative side also.
Oh shit.
You don't want nobody that comes with a but.
So
You want a man that comes with an and.
So are these women explaining what type of man they have? Like, girl, he take care of everything, but he a cheater.
Yeah.
But I love him.
Yeah, like that. Like he do everything.
First of all,
he pay all my bills,
Women that get,
but he do this.
ain't no woman telling you what but he do. They not gonna tell you that.
This is where his conversation in his motivational speech that he gave.
Yeah, they're not gonna tell you
They're
that.
not gonna
They're
tell
not
you.
gonna tell you that, but it's
something inside
it's
they
something
already
on the
know.
inside that they already know.
And like
That's everybody then. Man, I like Ashley, but her mouth.
exactly.
I done heard that
Mm-hmm.
before. That's why I was like, that's everybody then.
Then that's how I feel. Like I feel like it's not really. It wasn't anything like real profound. But you see, like women
So
in
you
the
should-
conference, like standing up, giving him round, like standing ovations because he said that. And I'm like, no, like really,
It's the Pastor John Gray effect.
Hey,
Pastor.
Well,
John.
I like you, but you getting on my damn nerves right now.
Anyway, but no, it's the. I'm just saying it for this reason because, like I said, I'm not even going to what he talked about, but it was what he said, like to hosts, whatever.
It sound good.
They was like, oh my, this is like you better preach and this and that.
Oh,
But-
you right. Yeah.
No, it's that effect. Like when somebody feels like they saying something profound, and you get the person to gas you up.
Oh, you gonna keep
You know what I'm
going?
saying? You're gonna keep going,
You
and
got some more to add to it.
yeah, and then
Okay.
you got more to add to it, and then you can have more people being like, oh, well, he must know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
And so
And it
I
sounds.
can't agree
good.
with that though. I can't agree.
Why
with
can't
that.
you agree?
Because I can feel that happening to me. Like the dudes can say that about, man, she cool, she got everything, but
Mm-hmm.
she's not
that's the whole point.
motivating herself. Like she's not focused. On
But that's the whole point. There's nothing profound about that because everybody has a butt.
everybody got a
Every-
butt. Everybody
every-
got something negative.
everybody
Like,
has-
be like, damn.
Everybody
she
has
do that.
flaws.
Yeah.
So
Give
Like,
me some. Give me something else.
It's stupid
No.
to point out. No,
Give me-
that's just the one that he said today. I mean, there's been some about like I'm trying to think of.
I didn't
one.
like the one Derek. Is it Jackson?
Jackson. I think.
I didn't like when. Oh Lord. Damn. Okay. He said something about like if a man let you meet his mother, and one more thing he said was like the mother could be like the what's that the guy like to help you out. What is that?
The wingman?
Wingman.
Wingman.
And had moms like that though.
That was a wingman.
Basically to be like, oh girl, he ain't doing nothing. She ain't like a mother, but your mama gonna take up for you.
oh, somebody's mama like
Yeah, talking about just
co-signing
because
you.
you meet his mother doesn't really mean anything. But to me, if you meet my mother, that means a lot.
Right. But that's a conversation I think we've had on here before.
Yeah, but
about
he made it seem like that ain't shit.
Yeah, I mean, to me, it's a big deal.
Yeah.
But like we've said on here before, I know people that their mother meets everybody. Like, it don't matter if it's somebody they just struggle with.
It's been diminished in society, whatever.
Maybe he's talking about that.
It's
But I
not
like
a big
him.
of a deal.
I like it, but I ain't like that one.
Okay, so I found a video. Let me see if I can play some of it. This is the Butt Man video.
Oh.
So
I like him too, Ace, I think.
This guy, we're not in a relationship. But we had.
You said we're dating, but no, just hear the but. We're dating, but. No,
They're
that sounds
dating.
familiar. Sometimes it's he
Sound
loves
right.
me, but. Oh, that but. He likes me, but. That but. See, sometimes we choose that but man. That he does this, but. Sometimes you're dating somebody,
She
but.
didn't even get to finish what the hell she said.
right,
But they just dated, and that's the damn problem. Let me date this man to think, like, she just said, but we're not in a relationship, so she want to be, how long you been dating him? I was
Right.
talking to somebody like, I don't mind dating you for a while to get to know you before I want to jump in a relationship.
But I mean, and I think that's just part of the point that he made. And so, like, this is the other part of the point that he was making.
What was her question? He canceled the damn question
Yeah,
out.
but the whole thing is like
That's a smooth nigga.
part of her question.
I was like, wait a minute.
Part of her question led him to a point that he knew he wanted to make.
Mm-hmm.
So as soon as she said "but," he's like, "I got it. I'm finna just run with
He's
that."
smart.
Yeah, most of these niggas are smart.
Yeah.
A carnival bark, man. It's just like, hey, I'm gonna let you.
I ain't gonna lie.
It's pimp shit.
It is.
Stop it.
It is.
Stop it.
It's the ability to take what you're saying and manipulate it into what I want you to say, or into what I want you to hear. And so, and then when I repeat it back to you, it should sound like what I want you to hear, and then you're gonna agree with me because you're like, that does sound like what I was saying. So,
Pimping me out here. No.
I mean, but it's not necessarily just pimping, because I mean, they do it in therapy. They do it in therapy when they ask leading questions and guide you towards what they think that you were trying to say.
Yeah.
So I mean, everybody does it. It's just in this way, it seems kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, like prosecutors and everybody else. When
Yeah,
they, like when you was running, like you was scared, right?
Yeah,
I was
And you just
scared.
answered the question for me. Thanks.
But then when you hear that answer, it puts it in your
No, I
mind to
wasn't
be like,
scared.
I mean, you may not have been scared at all, but then you think about it, you're like, well, maybe I was kind of
That's
scared.
why you don't speak to the police.
That's a whole nother topic. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right, but here's the rest of his point, because he went on to
A true
add.
convict.
He went on to add to his butt conversation to add an and. So then he
okay.
went on from
Preach
there.
to me.
That should tell you something. When you're talking and referring to your relationships to somebody, one of your friends, and you use the word but after something, that should tell you something. Right? You need to find somebody that dates and shows he's serious. Dates and can be respectful. Dates and is ready to take it to the next level. You found you a person that's capable of butts, not hands.
Yes.
Off of that, he does, okay, because he does everything. He's respectful. You know, he's very sweet.
So at the end of that, because you can't see it since we're just playing it, but at the end of it, she was explaining the dude that she was talking about, because like you said, she never got to finish her question.
Yeah, I wanted her
So
to finish.
she was continuing to explain the dude that she was dating, talking about he's very respectful,
Yeah.
he's very sweet, and she was just naming all the good qualities of him, and he kept like moving his hand trying to coerce her to say, okay, so what else? And
So what's
then
wrong
she
with
said,
him?
no, and then she said, but, and he's like, that's what I was waiting for, girl, get out of there.
But what's wrong with him? Like, okay. What's wrong with him?
I mean, like, it could be anything. You could say, but.
I mean, yeah, that's why I'm like, wait a minute. That doesn't mean he's a bad dude and you need to get out of
Yeah,
it.
it was just manipulated to prove a point.
Yeah, he
And I
manipulated
know,
what she was saying.
I
to
know
prove his point.
that dude, like, I don't even want to talk to her no more.
Pretty much.
Like, come
Hell
on,
no,
you
have I
listen
seen
to
that
this
video?
shit, and all the women eating it up.
But the
But-
problem,
You
But
know,
you
the
see
fucked
it,
up thing,
but-
I was one of them women trying to go to that shit.
No, but that's like, and that's why I kind of hate it's like that. But like when people go to revivals,
Ooh.
like you've seen people, they say like, hey, they sometimes there's some of these tricky kind of things with it, right?
Mhm.
They preach whatever, they have plants.
Oh, yeah.
in there, or whatever.
They
Like,
make you cry or make you pass
well,
out?
well, no, they don't.
No.
Oh, sorry, y'all.
No, never plants.
I
But
done
no,
seen a lot
no,
of stuff. Okay.
no, plants. Not plants like botanical plants.
Now I'm thinking like, oh, I thought they caught the Holy Spirit.
No,
Wait a minute.
No, I'm talking about they plant people in the crowd,
Yeah.
like to start crying or to fall out.
I just
stuff
watched a
like that.
documentary about
Yeah,
that.
yeah, and it gets other people to feel that same
Yeah,
emotion.
I don't feel that.
Just like if he's saying that, and you have somebody, a woman that he knows, whatever, talking about, oh, this and that makes the rest of the crowd kind of.
That's smart though.
It's very smart. It's bitch shit.
It's very manipulative.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's the problem I have with it, is that like there's a lot of, and this is the problem I have with like him, the Derrick Jackson shit, Steve
He
Harvey.
doesn't do that. Derrick Jackson doesn't do that.
What?
No, he does not.
He sits
He
in his
takes-
car and
he-
says
but, like,
shit about
no,
men the whole time.
But he talks about what this man said, like, or what a woman. He talks about both though. He talks about what men and women say. He don't just be like,
He has like whole shirts that say men are trash that he sells.
oh, he do.
He has merchandise. Like that
I'm about to
matches
come out with
men.
my shirt. I'm gonna let y'all know.
Like, I mean, I don't know if he has a men are trash shirt, but he has a lot of like merchandise and stuff that.
Some men are trash.
Okay, and I understand that. Now this is my point for that, and I'm not denying that there are a lot of trash men in the world, and I'm not even harping on the fact that it's a man saying that men are trash. But if that's like that's your basis.
He got
for it,
shirts that say that.
They may not say men are trash.
Right, get it together.
They
I don't think he got.
I'll look his shit up and
I
I'll tell you.
don't think he got
But-
follow him.
But because I've seen him wearing them, some tight ass shirt that has some men,
I think
men
y'all
are
just don't like
trash
that
shit on
nigga
it.
look good, and you're like, this is
He look like a monkey. But so anyway,
He's
But
a
like
nice
that-
looking guy. He's
He's
killing it,
He gonna
though.
do a video on this shit.
Oh, please don't.
I don't give a fuck.
No.
Anyway, so like I'm not even just talking about him. I'm talking about him. I'm talking about this Ace Metaphor dude we just listened to.
Okay,
I'm talking about
have you
Steve
heard?
Harvey.
What
I'm
about
talking all of them.
Tony Gaskins?
Gaskins?
Yeah, he told the story how he was a fuck boy and now he's like changed his life and all this other
But my
stuff. And he
thing
does
is-
motivation. I almost went to his stuff.
My thing is, I feel like, and then like, somebody can tell me I'm hating if they want to, but I feel like a lot of that stuff is based on the fact that they know that shit sells to women. Because women will eat that shit up whether
And I
it's true
do
or
get
not.
very upset that we'll listen to men talk down on other men, be like, "What, Queen, you don't need this shit." But if I come and be like, "Girl, leave that nigga alone, he beating you," bitch, you don't know. But let a man come and tell you he's beating you, Queen. Rise up.
Rise up.
Bitch, I just said the same thing. I
But-
just said the same thing.
but you're not
for free.
man.
I know it sucks, but we don't listen to each other. I don't like that men have to tell us that.
But see, the thing I don't like about that is that like I feel like it's manipulative. Like I said, like we were just talking about this dude in his butt speech. Like it was manipulative, but I feel like a lot of that shit is manipulative, and it's just to sell. Steve Harvey was a hoe ass nigga before. Every one of these niggas is like, oh yeah, I used to be a hoe ass nigga, but now I know how to tell
Hey,
now.
you used to be a
Like,
hoe ass
super
nigga. Look at you now.
What does that mean?
Yeah, what does that mean?
I'm not going out-
He changed. What? He changed.
I mean, yes, you can change, but you
Steve
can't go out.
Harvey changed.
But you can't go out and say all these men are trash. Y'all don't need.
Steve
to fuck
Harvey
with
said
these
they were
niggas.
trash.
Steve Harvey said they trash.
He did.
Think Like a Man was basically a man bashing book.
Pretty much.
Y'all basically do be lying.
No, and that's what I'm saying. I'm not denying that it happens.
More than half of y'all don't want shit.
I'm not denying that there's some ain't shit niggas out there.
Yeah.
Like that. That's
He's
not
just trying
what
to
I'm
help
saying.
us. Get
But
rid
he's
of
not.
y'all.
But he's not.
First off, it's like this.
Did you read the book?
I read some of it.
You
This
read
is
some
my-
of it.
But this is my thing.
Which
No,
one
no,
are
no,
you?
no.
The
This
mama's
is,
boy?
no, this is my thing. You can't set rules and plans because everybody's unique. Everybody's their own person. You can't set a 90-day rule and a woman thinks that that's gonna work for her. That shit ain't gonna work for
But
everybody.
I don't think you should be out here just pop locking it.
No, but I'm saying
Straight up, and you
because,
mad that nigga ain't.
because everybody is different. That's what I'm saying. You shouldn't
But that's
have
what
to lie to
I
that.
know, and she just wanted to go down that route because she was already giving it up and
No,
ain't
that-
nothing happened. So
that-
she was like, "Let me just chill for
that-
a minute, get to know." And then that's all he was trying to say: get to know somebody. Like how your job put you on probation. Put that nigga on. Y'all don't like probation, huh?
Okay,
Y'all don't like that
but
shit.
but
Get on your
Next,
ass.
which one of you?
About to get on your ass a little bit.
Which one of you?
I'm the mama's boy.
I believe it.
Anyway, so
He finished. I believe it.
no, I don't believe shit that he has in that book. Anyway, but
Did
my
you read
thing
the
is,
book?
no,
Did you read the book?
Yes.
no,
I have the book. I'll bring it to y'all.
that's all right. I don't want to read. But
I
anyway,
support
you support it.
It should be a book teach me how to have my third wife.
Yeah. What do you do after the third wife?
Yeah, pretty much.
what?
That's the Bakisha, right?
Yeah.
What do you do after the third wife?
Yeah, after you had 2 mistakes, you figure it out.
Anyway, that sounds like y'all hate.
It does, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to come off like I'm hating. What I
But
want
you
to say
always
is,
hate on the men that's trying to help the women.
I'm not trying to say that there's a problem with men helping women, but my thing is like a lot of the times when they're trying to help, they make it seem like women have no accountability in that.
But Derek do be saying some stuff on there.
What he
about-
say?
I mean, he do say
Because
stuff.
I like most of the videos that I've seen retweeted and reposted by a bunch of women are man bashing videos. I haven't seen the videos that he posts about accountability for women. So maybe it's just the women. Maybe it's not his fault. Maybe it's that women don't like to repost the stuff that's holding them accountable. Maybe it's not him. Maybe I'll have
How would
him
you
wrong.
ever want to post something that holds us accountable? Like he posted
Oh,
that
yeah,
girl
no, I-
talking about the credit card bullshit. Like, oh, that nigga brought a credit card to pay for food. He
Yeah.
broke. That he talked about her.
That girl was just straight stupid. Anybody can talk about her.
Well, he talked.
Anybody can talk about her. But I'm saying, like I said, maybe all of these dudes, Steve Harvey included, maybe all of them do talk about women accountability, but that's not what women are feeding off of. And I think that you have to mix in both in all of your messages.
He does.
No, he
Yes,
doesn't.
He does.
No, he mixes it in. What you're saying is that he talks about women accountability too, and I believe you. But I don't think that that's what women are harping on, and that's not what they're clinging to. Nobody clings to being accountable.
He just don't want us to forget our crown. Let us rise up, King. We're queens.
Who are
too.
kings and queens? This is what I can't figure out.
So you hoe tipping? Yeah, one of them hoe
Nah,
tipping ass niggas?
Hoe tipping.
Yeah.
Hoe
Did you
tipping.
call me a hoe?
No, hoe tip.
What's that? Hoe what?
Never mind.
Okay.
Never mind, man. But no, like, so my thing is, okay, like you said, I may have them completely wrong. They may be putting out some good shit on both accounts. They may be holding men accountable as well as women, and I can applaud them for that. But what I have to say is, I hardly ever, I won't say I never, because I may have seen like one video before of like them saying something about women. I think the one video I saw was the credit card girl. Like, but everybody had a video about her. But like, other than that, like every other video.
He even
has
talked
been
about this
male
other
bashing.
girl. Like, she was like, you should accept me without all this makeup. Like, she looked like a totally different person. He was like, hey, to be very honest, you are 2 different people on this video. Like, he talked about her, but you gotta watch the video.
I have to watch the video.
But this is my thing with that though. It's like I said in our conversation before, slippery slope of with the person that has this platform. You've been anointed to this platform, right?
Mm-hmm.
Knowing if you're being genuine with your comments,
Mm-hmm.
or are you manipulating the situation and stuff like that. And that's the hard thing for people to.
But that's what everybody did.
That's what I'm saying. But you trying to really, because it's like when somebody's telling you stuff like that, right?
You
Oh
believe
yeah,
that pastor?
oh yeah, I'm having a motivational conference. Come speak for $40 a person.
Right.
You kind of like, okay, what are you really talking about? It's like you said, do I believe in pastor or whatever?
Yeah.
No, stuff like this has me with a negative feel on church.
So you mad they making money off of it?
Okay, let
No.
me ask you this. So Derrick Jackson, for example, we'll go with him. Derrick Jackson preaches accountability for both sides, correct? He preaches accountability
I
for
believe
men
you.
and women.
Yes.
So why is it that only women show up to his conference?
Because men don't show up to any conference. They don't.
No, there are men
No.
conferences.
Men don't show up to a lot of stuff that is very much talking about them, or like I used to go to single conferences in church. It's gonna be majority women. Men don't go to conferences.
So women go to conferences that are talking bad about them.
About what? They're trying to this is not all talking, it's trying to get your life together. It's positive. It ain't all you think it's all talking bad about a man. It's not. It's
But how
positive.
much negative stuff is he gonna say about women?
Who knows?
None. Because he
You don't
doesn't
know.
talk
Have you
negative on
been?
women.
Have you been? You can't speak. You
I'm
can't
just
speak.
all I'm saying
Don't you
is
do it.
from what I see,
Don't you do it.
from what I see, I don't see no negative comments on it. Now I'll give you that he may hold women accountable for
Men
things.
just
He'll call them
don't
out.
like him. Y'all don't like.
I don't like
Y'all
that.
don't go to conference.
No,
I ain't never heard a
no,
man
no,
say, "Man, I'm gonna
no,
go to this
no,
conference.
no, this is
I'm
my
gonna go to this
thing.
motivational
This-
conference." Y'all
this-
don't go to
this-
nothing. Y'all don't want to read shit.
No, this is my
Y'all
thing,
don't go
though.
to nothing. All y'all want to do is watch football.
No, you're damn right. But this is my thing. is a problem that Derrick Jackson is needed. Like women go to like I said, women go to the conference with her, right?
Mm-hmm.
To hear him to speak on motivational things and stuff like that. To give women empowerment with her, right?
Right.
It's sad already in that point because a lot of men are kind of into their own mindset of how they are, what they want to do, what the case may be. They don't need to go to a speaker to tell them how to better themselves and stuff like that. But like I'm just saying, it is sad on the part that you do have a lot of women, right, that will go to that kind of conference, whatever, because they're seeking to be like, what can I do to be a wife? What can I do to be a better woman?
And you're thinking they're seeking that. Maybe they need to hear.
No, I'm saying it's like confidence.
No. If you ain't get it nowhere, why not go to a conference?
No, but I'm saying that's the sad
y'all
part.
not confident.
But that's what I'm saying. That's the sad part that they
y'all just
have
don't
to go
want to
there.
say y'all not confident. Y'all rather talk down on a woman. Let's break her confidence because you're insecure. Now I gotta go to Derrick Johnson motivational speak to let you know the power of the P.
So hold on. So would you be okay?
You got no power.
Shut up.
Would you be okay if there was a woman that was coming out and saying, "Oh, these women ain't shit. Like women are hoes. They always trying to fuck some new nigga."
They don't say that.
These are the same messages that he's putting out on me.
You need to be his piece, but you over here acting crazy and stuff like that.
We ain't following that bitch.
Exactly. So you can't talk about men not liking Derrick Jackson or Ace Metaphor or Steve Harvey, anybody
y'all
else.
follow that hoe.
Anybody else, and so it'll be a whole bunch of men that applaud what she says, right?
Why are you talking about we need to be his piece?
But listen, it'll be a whole bunch of men that would applaud her, right? Just like it's a whole bunch of women that applaud them.
It'd be some dumb niggas.
It'd be some dumb hoes that follow them.
No.
Let's just put it out there then.
No.
There's some dumb hoes that follow
She's
them.
speaking it, man. She right. No. She's just trying to.
Well, now you know how we feel.
No. He's not talking down on everything. He's helping uplift too.
We're not saying that he's not.
If you tell me how this woman is uplifting anyone. Who you uplifting by saying
I'm gonna give you a message that she would have, kind of like what he would say.
Okay, what?
Don't accept no woman that's out here spreading her legs for every man out there.
I don't think you should. Right, Nick. She right. Let's go. What else you got? Cause y'all like y'all do like to fuck with girls that be out here out.
Just like if Derrick Jackson was bust out and say, "Hey, don't mess with no nigga that doesn't hold himself accountable for his actions and stuff he do."
Right.
I can be as a man be like, "I agree with it."
Okay.
So what you talking about? So what's your point?
Nick.
Yeah. What's your point?
No, but listen. Okay, let's say she say, "Okay, don't deal with no women that don't have any coot about themselves." Don't deal with no women.
I feel you.
So you would agree with
that? So
that?
it's a morals thing.
But
I got morals, so I feel what she's saying. Let's go.
I mean, it's things that Derrick Jackson says that I agree with too. But I'm saying I don't like the fact that what he says, or Ace Metaphor, or Steve Harvey, especially Steve Harvey with the Think Like a Man books, like he really called out different types of men. And he's only one type of man, so how does he know?
It was just his opinion, his point of view.
And that's what we're saying. What Waj was saying earlier is, once you have that platform, your opinion is no longer just an opinion.
Hey.
It's not just an opinion anymore. It's things people are going to latch onto.
You got the dreamer?
Because you're going to get people to co-sign you, and then they're going to bring more and more people to that ideal and that narrative.
And now all of a sudden...
I didn't use anything
that's how fucking cults start.
This is how Donald Trump is.
How dare you say it's a cult?
Donald Trump got where he is.
How dare you say it's a cult?
That's how it is. That's how Donald Trump...
Not a cult.
Hey, y'all ever watch...
It's groupthink.
Y'all watch American Horror Story?
No, I can't watch it.
I did.
No.
With Donald Trump shit?
Yeah, I watched it.
That's what this is.
That was a good season.
It just takes somebody... It takes somebody with that platform.
It takes an ideal and somebody to lead it. Like somebody to
somebody
galvanize everybody.
Yeah.
Ladies, don't let these men take your crown. Adjust this shit.
Adjust your crown. I'm not trying to woman bash or anything like that. I'm not even bashing the niggas that are man bashing. I'm just saying, be aware.
Be aware.
Be aware of who you listening to.
We got some niggas out here looking out for us.
I feel the same way about Ayanda.
Ayanda Fix My Life? How you feel about her?
Look at them. Look at your ancestors.
When you allowing people pop that pussy. Pop my butt.
Yeah, I'm like, don't think that. No.
But like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's people that don't have any. Like I said, Steve Harvey. The thing about Steve Harvey was Steve Harvey's one man that made some mistakes, learned from his mistakes,
right,
and then wrote a book about all men. Like he
You
doesn't
took it
have
as
the
all
credentials
men.
for that.
You took it like he wrote
He had different types of men. He had the mama's boy. He named
Yeah.
different types
Yeah.
of men. He's not all those different types of men. That means he doesn't have the credentials or the foresight to have any
he
of those
took
opinions.
something and just made some money off of it.
But my thing is,
That's what he
in
did.
the same, you're making money. And my thing is, when people don't have the credentials, they say a whole bunch of shit, but they have a platform that people are listening to. Like Ayana, she had no credentials, but she says a whole bunch of
She
shit.
is a doctor or something, right? She's not.
No.
Oh, the bitch
I
just
know, I
said
She has no license. Like, she's not a therapist. I think she might have she's a life coach, maybe.
I'm scared of her.
But like my thing is, like, people don't have credentials, and we listen to them because they have a platform. And the same thing happens with Steve Harvey, same thing happens with Derrick Jackson, same thing happens with Ace Metaphor, same thing happens with everybody that has a platform and don't know what the fuck they
You
talking
don't think
about.
Ayana can fix your life?
I mean, I think she has some strategies that work, and I think she has a whole lot that are very bad.
Yeah, I don't like all that yelling in my face.
Yeah, like a lot of the shit she does is very
Hug me.
terrible.
Hug the pain out.
Yeah.
Hug it.
You know I don't like to be touched, so I'm like, shit.
Like, it's
Get
a
out
whole
my
bunch of
face.
shit she does that's fucking terrible. But I mean, every once in a while she makes a good point.
Hey,
Yeah.
a broken clock is right twice a day.
Yeah, twice a day.
Hey, who taught you that?
That's a saying.
It's-
I know. Who taught you that saying? It sounds like some old school.
I know, it's old people stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's-
like
that's some
grandma.
old people
Okay.
Yeah, broken clock is right twice a day. So anyway, that's just my whole point with that is be aware of what you're listening to and be cognizant of
We are not a cult.
where those people are coming from. have a discerning spirit.
Again,
about
that's what I'm talking about. It continues to go back to that church metaphor of we all looking for something.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
we need somebody to tell us.
Yeah, need somebody. Everybody's looking to be led.
Yep. So we just gotta make sure you pick the right leader.
Yeah.
Don't pick no bullshit
I
leader.
can't hate the Derrick Jacksons and his metaphors, whatever, that they step into that role to be
But-
like, hey, I see a whole bunch of sheep that need a shepherd.
Exactly.
Come follow me.
And that's what it's all about. You have enough followers, just like on Twitter. You have enough followers, like, and I say this about people on Twitter. You can say shit on Twitter, and you can make up an entire rumor, and you can change somebody's life on Twitter if you have enough followers. And so all people need
Just
is enough
like your
people to
boy,
follow.
the White Howard.
Who?
Talking about the White House story.
Yeah.
Oh, with the we'll get into that.
Okay.
All right, but anyway, yeah. So just be cognizant of who you're following, and make
I
sure that
follow
you
him, but
you
it ain't
try to
like
think for
following
yourself.
Jesus. I just look at little comments and stuff what he's talking about.
Right. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, and that's why I say I don't want to talk down on them because they making their money. They doing what they got to do to make money.
Oh, gosh.
And
He
so-
ain't giving no good advice from Dr. J's eyes. No good advice over here?
I said he said some things that make sense.
Okay.
I just don't. I don't prescribe to the whole idea of, bashing people and trying to make other people feel better by talking down on somebody else.
Men,
Because that's what
full
niggas
of
do when they
shit.
dry hating. You ever seen a nigga dry
Men
hating
that's full-
before?
Yeah. But men,
Like,
that's full of
you talk to that nigga? That nigga that be down on the corner? Oh, you talk to him? Oh,
I
damn.
love it.
That's dry hating. And that's what that nigga be doing, dry hating. We just call them the dry haters.
You so serious.
I'm dead
He
serious.
like,
I don't like dry hating. Like, cause I don't like dry hating from regular niggas. Like, I hate when niggas come in like, oh, you think that nigga smart, huh? You know what that nigga did on his test last week? Like, damn, dog, like for real? Like, you just gonna put me out there like that? That's what that nigga's doing.
why you keep looking on me like I know somebody?
I'm not.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? When people guilty,
That's
you know,
what-
there's
I'm
the
trying to
process.
think who the fuck I know to do this. With your dry.
Hey,
Dry hating ass niggas. Anywho, we can move right on along
Thank you.
to the what y'all lied about segment. So what happened?
Ooh, the pastor.
Oh yeah, okay. So
Love it.
one of the first things we're gonna talk about is this pastor that came on
From the heavens.
from the heavens on his harness, flying into the church.
You can't tell me that was clean. That was clean.
It wasn't clear.
It was clean.
No, it was not.
It was clean.
That was stupid.
I loved it.
I bet you did love it.
I said, I know this nigga ain't
I
flying.
bet you did love
Look
it.
at Lord. Look at the Lord.
Man,
And that's why I have a problem with church.
that's why a lot of people have a problem with church. Because they be doing wild shit. Church be doing wild shit.
Because this is my thing. Like I think Roland Martin said, because somebody was talking about it,
Mm-hmm.
and he was like, "Well, you can't be mad because most of those churches are set up like for theatrical plays and
Yeah.
stuff like that." And I understand that, but then it goes back to a deeper thing of you have to do those kind of theatrics to keep people engaged in your sermon. So we not even hear about the word anymore.
No.
You know what I'm saying? We just kind of on some other shit.
But that's been my issue with like mega churches in general. Like, have you ever gone to like a mega church during like praise and worship, and they be having the lasers and light shows
Damn.
on?
My boy was like, he went to one in Dallas. I forgot which one he went to.
Oh, he
the
went
mega
to
church. He
didn't
didn't go to Potter House.
Oh, got
He
to
went,
that Potter House.
now he went to another one, whatever, and he was like, you walk in there, they have like a big aquarium when you walk in there. Then he was talking
They got
about,
food,
he said, bro, I thought I was at the Rockets game. He was
I'm
like,
telling you,
they
they
had
had
people, they had people coming down the rafters where he said that the light show going and stuff like that. I'm like,
I'm telling you, like you walk into some of these churches and they have like concession stands, a coffee shop, and all
My
that.
brother church got a coffee shop.
Yeah, I'm
Like
saying,
a
like
whole
it's.
coffee shop. Like,
I mean, I ain't hating on that though, cause like you come to church at like 8 o'clock service, you might need some
yeah,
coffee.
he was like, we're going to get some coffee. I was like, this is nice.
Yeah, but my thing is like with the pastor coming in on the harness, floating in like an
What's wrong
angel.
with that?
It's
That's if I was
just-
a pastor, I come in there.
this
like,
wasn't a Christmas place, this was a normal Sunday.
Right, this is just regular
and
Sunday.
that's what made it so clean.
That's not clean, man. That's I don't know. I've lost the allure of going to the church has lost its appeal because like of that. And I think every church now has to be a mega church. Like there's hardly any like small churches anymore because everybody wants to be a mega church. And I like some of the pastors. Like the church that I used to attend, but now I watch most of the time. Like the pastor is great. Like his messages are usually great.
Who that?
Who higher dimension.
Okay.
They
I like him. I like the
great.
pastor. He came to
Like
my
he
church.
has great messages.
Yeah.
But like
But
It's
y'all
still,
got
even there,
churches
they
y'all
have-
got.
he only got that one right now. He building like 2 more though.
That's right.
That's the other thing. So like these churches have like they have like money, like a lot of money, and it's going towards like buildings and
Why has church become Walmart?
right. Like it's
You can stay there all day.
Huh?
You can stay there all day too.
That's what I'm saying.
but like I don't think that the church does enough for me, like for the community, like because you have to think how much because they paid for that harness to hoist
Hold
that.
that me up.
preacher
And you
up
had to
and
get the
carry me
boy, that's nice.
Like you have to be putting a lot of money to get that kind of system put into that church.
Right, and so them thousands of dollars that you put into that ain't helped nobody.
Yeah, could
It didn't
have
help
some
nobody.
homeless people, some.
Them lasers that y'all got going in your church don't help nobody.
I'm sure there's some people in that church that can't pay their bills right now, looking at
Paying their tithes.
Pastor Jim.
And then the church be asking you and be like, hey, so how much y'all gonna give this Sunday?
Basically.
Like, nigga, I can't pay my bills. Y'all got lasers in this bitch.
I have no lasers in my house. I have one laser.
I barely got the lights on in my house. Y'all got lasers going in here.
I felt like praise and worship like a concert.
Yeah, and that's why like I can't really deal with that. But yeah, that pastor flying in was just
Awesome. I can't wait to be a pastor.
you ain't never gonna be no pastor. I hate to put that on people, but you ain't never gonna be no pastor.
You ain't been called by the Lord to speak.
You think
I don't
they
think-
was
I
called?
don't think the calling is on.
Probably
them.
not, but
They probably not, but they got that money.
The Lord was calling me.
What he
He
call
ain't
you for?
call me for that.
I'll say what he call you for?
But let's go back to the what's name stuff. Hey, if you see a flock of sheep or whatever,
You need
they need
somebody.
they need a shepherd.
Follow me.
And it's the same idea. Like
Yeah.
and I'm not knocking what the church messages overall because there's a lot of things that the church teaches that are good, but I think that a lot of times it's the same idea. Like if I'm gonna lead a church or I'm gonna lead some people, all I need is a following and I can do whatever I want.
Sometimes I feel like the pastors, they female bash, black pastors do.
They do because the Bible female bashes.
I just feel like they're right there.
Like so that's a whole nother topic.
But yeah, but like the churches in 2018, the church is all commercialized.
Oh yeah, it's about that money.
So
17 million is what Higher Dimension is raising right now.
Million.
17 million.
look at your $5 million.
How much?
What they
How
got
much?
to
How much is it
build?
going to outreach? Just guess, because they delineated it in the service. How much do you think of 17 million is going to outreach?
Probably a couple 100,000.
1 million.
Okay.
Wow.
They've spending 4 million on a new building in Katy. They're doing like 3 million in renovations to the buildings they have already. And it might be a couple more million going out to some other outreach programs, but like it's 1 million for sure going to like their main outreach program. But I'm like, dogs, y'all spending 1 million on outreach and 3 million to keep up with one church.
What you think about churches at the club?
I mean,
We ain't gonna talk about.
I mean, you praise God wherever you need to praise the Lord.
Yeah.
And they play Kirk Franklin in the club, and it goes off.
I can't lie.
Play
I
Stomp.
was at trap karaoke and I was just
Hey, when Melodies from Heaven comes on,
Melody.
man, they be jamming in the club, man. I'm telling you,
Rain.
you praise the Lord wherever you need to praise the Lord. And wherever you get your message, that's where you get your message.
Nah, because he was stealing money from all his groups. So
He was.
He wasn't
like
paying
a
them.
PD.
He wasn't paying them.
He wasn't.
Dylan.
I don't know shit about Kirk Franklin other than his porn addiction.
I did go to, I seen him in concert last year. Oh, I stood up the whole time.
His concert live.
What?
And the bitches. Anyway.
When the family sued him, I was done. I was done with
The
it.
family
The
suit?
family.
Yeah, because like I said, he doesn't. That's why every time you see him come out with something,
He always got a new group. Yeah, he
Yeah.
did have some new people. I was
Yeah,
like,
New Nation, God's Property.
Yeah.
He always had somebody new.
Little Children of Israel.
I ain't
I'm just playing. Oh no.
Probably was a group.
It probably would.
That's my group. We coming out. What? I'm a P Diddy these niggas.
What else?
Take
What else
that, take
happened?
that.
Talking about the ring dude.
Oh, the ring dude. Okay, so basically, what happened with the ring dude?
Well, no, it's just a big thing on social media where the guy came
Y'all
out.
hating.
Yeah, well, a lot of men are like up in arms about it because the guy, I guess, posted a proposal or whatever, a proposal to his girl, and he proposed with 6 different engagement rings, and he was like, "You can pick your ring," and everything else. So, I'm saying a lot of people are like,
Did women, like, I ain't seen any, I should look at what they post.
yeah, but I'm saying,
But did women like, oh my gosh, that's so great.
yeah, he has people say that, whatever. He had a lot of dudes posting something about, man, what kind of shit is this? You trying to show up stuff? Talking about this nigga think he Thanos.
Mm-hmm.
Who's Thanos?
Talking about,
Oh, yeah, that's funny.
So, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of people are mad about that. Well,
So I mean, like, what do
How
you
y'all
think of
feel?
that overall? Like, why,
like going over the top.
Yeah, like getting 6 rings.
You don't think she deserves it? He probably cheated 6 times. He probably got 6 kids. We don't know.
You so negative.
Oh,
man.
you.
You so negative.
Why I'll spin it like this. This is my thing. What I don't kind of understand. Like everything is unique. You're supposed to make it special, right? To me, the 6 rings, whatever, just on the outside looking in, is over the top, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it does make people feel like, I think it gives that impression of people like, oh, I want something like that, whatever the case may be. It's kind of like the prom proposals in high school now
Yeah.
are bigger than
Ridiculous.
like those same females that get all these extravagant prom proposals and
They
these
want
prom,
something big.
when they get married and my dude be like, hey, will you marry me? They be like, well, my prom proposal was bigger than this.
Right?
Basically.
You know what I'm saying?
They
So
pulled out on a Porsche on mine.
yeah, no, so rode in on a horse.
Baby, I went
Yeah,
to prom by
nah,
myself, so you know anything goes for my
Yeah.
engagement.
So
My prom proposal was like, hey, you want to go?
pretty much, you know what I'm saying?
I went to prom by myself.
But-
so my husband can do, you know, he can take me to Applebee's to propose. It's cool.
No, that's what I'm saying.
I'm
though.
about saving money.
But that's what I'm saying. But you think about hey, we got build stuff on the.
Hell yeah.
But you got a lot of people growing up now because we look at people that are younger in their early 20s and stuff like that. They'd be like, oh, $100,000 a year ain't no money
Yeah.
and stuff like that. You're like, who the fuck are you? Like what? Like when did you
Who
get this?
say that?
A lot of,
Young people.
yeah,
Young
they
people.
say 100K. And if you make 100K, you broke.
Bills. Oh,
Yeah, if you make 100K, you broke.
what
You know what I'm
they
saying?
making?
Prom proposal, nothing.
Nothing yet. That's what I'm saying. The young people.
Because in their mindset,
Can't wait till y'all get out here so y'all can cry with me.
yeah,
be depressed with the rest of
And be
us.
worried,
Yeah.
be worried. I'm trying to always be like happy hour. I gotta get to happy hour. The
Yeah.
prick.
You got to drink your
$2 you cop, basically.
So, but what I'm saying though, like with that kind of stuff, those kind of proposals, stuff like that, you'd be like, okay, and everything's for show on social media,
Yeah.
and then other people start expecting stuff like that. And that's like that's not real world shit.
Yeah.
Some people like that could have been all knockoff jewelry
That's true.
that he had in the box or whatever, but it looks good for social media.
Yeah, I was just saying, like, you can't see whether or not those are real diamonds. You can't see the color and clarity in the motherfuckers. All you see is some rings in a box.
Pretty much.
And so, like, my thing is, when I see things like that, I start thinking of the logistics. And I'm like, okay, so what place did you go to get rings? They gave you 6 of them.
Maybe
Good
his
rings.
daddy is the jeweler. We don't
That's
know.
what I'm saying. And that's what I'm saying. I got to think of the logistics of it because
And
you're
what the
not
hell
walking
y'all
into
at?
a place.
What the hell y'all had dressed like that? It ain't, like, where they went?
They dressed up. They look like they were at a gala or something. I don't know if they were.
I'm trying to read this shit.
But anyway, so like the dude, like, he has 6 rings in one box. Like, what place you go to that does shit like that that's gonna give you 6 rings unless you pay for all of them, or you put a down payment on all of them? Because if they real diamonds, they're not gonna risk their diamonds being floating around just because you want to do a special proposal for Instagram.
These some nice ass rings.
From a picture.
But my thing is this: even if this is just some fake shit that somebody posted, right?
Yeah.
And this is just for a show thing, whatever. This is not realistic. You got people thinking
But
some
this could be
realistic
for
shit.
a commercial, y'all. We
No,
don't know.
no,
That's
that's
what I'm
what I'm saying. But you have some people that buy into stuff like
Yeah, I
that.
see the women come. I can't even get one.
See?
I was like, oh,
Y'all
my
don't want
heart
that shit.
hurt.
Y'all don't want that bullshit, man. Y'all don't want them 6 rings. And
Ain't
ain't it better that somebody chooses like one ring that like really fits you?
Man, that's. But what if it ain't fitting me? Like, he don't know. I don't like that shit. Should I tell him?
I think you should have that. You should have that conversation beforehand.
I had a dude, like, we went somewhere. I went to go buy my mom some earrings, and he got my finger size, and I was like, oh, that shit ain't about to happen. But, you know.
Did you tell him what kind of ring you like though?
He trying to get me to.
What kind of ring do you like, Ashley?
I don't
We'll put it
know.
out there in the stratosphere.
I don't know yet.
You don't know yet?
No.
You
I
know,
ain't really
you ain't
been.
look at no cuts of diamonds. You ain't no princess cut person, or
No.
you want a platinum rose gold ring, something like that.
I'm supposed to know all that shit, huh?
Yeah.
No.
You're supposed to present that to somebody. When that person, the person that you feel like is the right one, you present what kind of diamond, cut, color, and clarity to them.
I just want to
How
make sure.
big you want your
I'm not a
diamond ring?
ring type of person like that.
I mean, but that ring is supposed to be important.
Yeah, whatever's nice.
Okay. And that's real. Like, cause
Whatever's
most
nice.
people,
I'm
most
not
people
like,
don't know
oh,
shit
it's
about
gotta
rings.
be. I don't know. My mom had like 3. She never wore the shit.
Oh, no, my mama wear her ring.
That's what I'm talking about. But then it's like, but that's also getting to know your partner, because some people like, I don't want no diamond. I want my birthstone. I want this and that.
Yeah. I'm like, I just want a gold ring.
Yeah.
Like, you wear your gold ring, I want
You
mine.
want your
band.
band.
Like
That's
a,
it.
Like a
Yeah, but you gonna buy me a diamond. What? Like a nigga?
just wearing a wedding band like a nigga.
But I also want my diamond. I just want to wear that all the
You just
time.
want to put the diamond in a chest somewhere?
No, I'm gonna wear it out to church to show them hoes at church. Hallelujah, you get you one too. That's what they be doing at church. And then I'm gonna, bam, from my family. Yo, y'all thought I couldn't do it, huh? Nigga fucked up and married me. You know that.
I can see you
Where
doing
else?
all
And,
that.
and let me see where else. Class reunions. Fuck all y'all. And where else? That's about
you
it.
just gonna show it to everybody.
Yeah,
Oh, let me stop playing. I don't do that.
Yes, you will.
Nuh-uh.
I can't wait. I can't wait till I actually get a ring so we can see.
It's
so
gonna
we
be
can see what
it's
she
gonna
act
be a
like.
long message. Attention. For all y'all niggas who thought I couldn't do it. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
We gonna be waiting on that day. That's gonna be a great day.
He gonna be out of town, dude. Probably though.
Out of town, dude.
Most likely.
All right. Well, what we
Probably out the country.
Is you a Nigerian dude?
Why it's gotta be black? I don't discriminate.
Like it an Italian? You want you an Italian?
You never know.
Yeah.
I like lasagna.
Romanian.
Well, yeah, look.
White dude.
Yeah, he said, I always wanted to play with the sword.
What?
He said, I always wanted to play with the sword.
I don't like how you say that.
He trying to get the swirl.
Yeah.
Alright, never mind.
But you're not dark enough for the swirl.
Get you Serena Williams.
She got a nice husband though.
Yeah.
Fly to Italy, get you
I
some
like
Italian
that.
food.
He from here. He ain't from Italy.
No, I say he flew to Italy,
He
get some
flew to
Italian.
Italy. Like,
He got money though.
she said she wanted Italian food and he flew her to Italy.
But he got money.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He got
He a
money.
nice dude. They opposite. I watch